You'll also be very well entertained. So that's that. I can't think of anything else I want to tell you right now. I know I'll probably end this video and then bam, I'll think of something else I wanted to let you know. But there's just so much going on. I have been on an emotional roller coaster between what's happening in our world and what's happening in this little bubble of a world and everything in between. But I don't know what the rest of you have been going through. I've talked to some of you, and I've seen your posts, your personal posts and stuff. So I know some of you have been going through a rough time. Some of you have even lost people, and I'm very sorry for that. I just found out David's nephew died 3 months ago. I didn't even know. Nobody told me. I didn't know, and I'm just like, what? So I'm like, okay, that was a shock, and I kind of found it inadvertently when I went to his sister's page looking for something else, and I saw that, and I'm like, what? So, yeah, it's just crazy right now, everything that's going on. But, ooh, expect the unexpected in your day-to-day, on the news, and right now, I feel like anything could happen, be it good or bad, just anything's possible right now. And I don't know what the government's trying to pull, but they've definitely been sending a message that they don't give a shit about us over here. The U.S. has become the laughingstock between Trump's crazy behavior and them not giving people any money to live. I'm like, people are talking about the eviction moratoriums and stuff. They're trying to extend it in the bill, so that's done. But everybody's unemployment ran out on Friday. So there's going to be a gap in between that. So imagine not having any money. I don't know if people are going to food pantries and stuff. We are witnessing things that we have never seen before. There's been pandemics before, but none of us were living during those times. That was a long, long time ago, unless you're in your hundreds. But yeah, my message to everybody is don't give up. Stay safe, stay home, do what you can. Things are going to turn around probably quicker than you think, but we all have to do our part in this. We really are all in this together, and I don't care if you live in the U.S., UK, or wherever. Best thing you can do, wear your mask when you go out if you have to. If you don't have to go out, just stay the hell home. Stay home, stay safe. Don't have people in your place that aren't normally there so you don't risk yourself to exposure to whatever this thing is. I personally think the whole thing was planned. I don't know if it originated out of China, but I believe somebody cooked this thing up and they did it on purpose. As far as the vaccinations, I think they're probably okay. I don't know what's in that. They have Pfizer and Moderna, and one has to be refrigerated for almost to freezing, and the other one doesn't. And you have to have 2 doses of one of them. I think it's the Moderna. I'm not sure which one you have to have 2 doses of. But it's a clear liquid, but who knows what's in that liquid? Now, I know they can't be injecting no microchips in anybody, so don't fall for that. But of course, there were conspiracy theories about that, and it got blown out of proportion. Now, those are just crazy, but who knows what's in that liquid? I don't know if I would take the shot or not. I'm not saying this to tell you guys what to do, but over the years, my grandmother used to get a flu shot every year. And she'd be totally fine before she got it, and then she'd get the flu shot, and then all of a sudden she ended up with the flu. So, you know what I learned from that? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I never believed in getting the flu shot, and I don't really get the flu. I don't get sick unless I'm overexposed and run down. Like if I'm sitting up for 2 days straight and I'm not getting any sleep, and then I go out in the cold or my feet and hands get wet or something, then yeah, I'll get a sore throat and I may or may not get sick, but I'll go the whole winter, no hat, nothing, and be totally fine as long as my feet and hands are covered and warm. So it is what it is. Use your best judgment, but really, I mean, your gut, trust your gut, and it should not lead you astray, And Michael Jackson's fine. He's well. He's healthy. He's having a ball. He's entertaining himself. He's doing his thing. He's just acting like he doesn't have a care in the world. I guess this HBO thing or Leaving Neverland thing was settled. It rendered in his favor, so he doesn't have to worry about that. Um, Trump was pardoning everybody. I don't know. He could pardon Michael Jackson if he wanted to. I don't know what that would do, but I wouldn't be surprised if he pulled a stunt like that just because Trump's on his way out. He's got 20 something more days. 20 what? 23 more days? 22 more days, and then he's out. So I'd be watching Trump. He could pull anything at this point. Don't be surprised what he'll do. But that man is a narcissist. He loves attention, and all eyes are on him. He doesn't care if it's positive or negative as long as you know he's breathing. He's happy. That's why he tweets. You know, he's 70-something years old and on Twitter tweeting like a teenager. And I'm like, what the? You know, just all bizarre. And all of a sudden, all the other politicians now, they're following his lead. Bernie Sanders and all of them getting on Twitter. And I'm thinking, did I just teleport to another universe? Because this is some strange shit. Usually older people are like, they don't even know how to use a computer, much less that. Now they're all on Twitter. And I'm like, did I go to sleep and wake up in another world? It sure does feel like it, doesn't it? For all of us, not just me either. But I am here. I am present in the moment. I am poised and ready for anything to happen. Nothing surprises me, even if it is a surprise anymore. Seen it and done it all, and I believe that a lot of stuff we're seeing on TV, some of it's in real time, but not all of it. I've got my theories on that. But a while back when people were protesting in the streets and they're looting and burning up things, and then the Black Lives Matter came up, and then all the other stuff they were protesting too, I believe it was a huge distraction. I mean, racism has existed like forever. So why all of a sudden out of nowhere, everybody's suddenly concerned about the treatment of, I mean, is it the shootings? I mean, are all these shootings really happening? And let me tell you, as far as the George Floyd thing, something really strange I noticed. Everybody saw the video of the cop's foot on this guy's neck, right? But then later when they actually showed pictures of the guy who was involved, it did not match the video. I'm like, well, who's this guy? So if I saw the guy's picture just randomly and they would have said, oh, this is some cop, I would have never thought it was the same guy. It looked like two different people. So I've heard that this was just some kind of strange setup that they did to distract people, and obviously it worked because all of a sudden everybody was in an uproar over Black Lives Matter and then trying to say that cops are killing random black men and stuff like that just for any old reason. So, I mean, is this shit really happening? I don't know. And now you know all the networks, there's 6 to 8 major networks. A lot of them all read from the same script, especially when it's national news, you know, and who's writing this stuff, and are they doing it to manipulate the climate of the people and the attitudes of the people, you know, kind of misdirecting their focus. So if they get you all riled up over here about racism and, you know, me not getting any money and this and that, then they can really work on their true agenda and nobody's going to notice because everybody's eyes are to the left when everything in activity-wise is going on the right. So please, please, please keep that in mind. Things are not what they appear to be. And a lot of things, not just this hoax, but in our world today and everything that you're seeing on TV. And that's a part of the reason for this hoax, because Michael has been telling people for years that they lied about him. And the media is manipulative. And they're owned by a set amount of the same people with their agenda to basically brainwash you is what they're trying to do. They have a way, all they got to do is show certain stories, and then they get you all angry or they get you all scared so they can get you under control. And you're basically going to do whatever you think you're doing, but they're manipulating to do exactly what they want you to do. Like going out and protesting about something and having your focus on one thing when the real problem is happening over in the other room. Okay, so remember that. Please remember that. And that's, like I said before, that's the reason Michael Jackson did this thing. Another reason why, because he said the media lied. But hey, once he comes out, jig is up. Nobody's ever going to believe what they see on TV again. They're going to want verification. And that is also your proof that he is coming back and coming out. Because if he didn't, that would not happen. You would go on trusting and believing in the media and the stories that they're spoon feeding you. But once he comes out and makes his appearance and and make it known to the world that he's still alive and that everything we've witnessed on TV was a lie, it's a game changer, folks. And that is why he's coming back. It is a game changer. He's holding all the cards right now. And the beauty of it is he is using the media as a weapon against themselves, and they don't even know it. But once he comes out, game over. Pac-Man is dead, been eaten. So he is going to devour the media by one simple act, coming back. And with that being said, I will talk to you later. Peace out.